if you can find a deal that is below market or at least at market, but right below it, you're winning.
Hi, Sophia. How are you?
Hi, Danny. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks. Just doing my best, become an upsider with my signed copy from Bobby. So thank you guys for putting that
Love it.
together.
I love
Excellent,
it.
excellent information and stuff. So
Cool.
my wife Carla and I, we live in Lehigh, Utah, and we're super pumped to say that we just barely paid off our mortgage 2 weeks ago. So we're really
Congratulations.
excited about that. Thank you. And we're just kind of wondering what's next to get into real estate investing. We're kind of a clean slate and don't have anything, haven't done anything or whatever. So we're like, do we partner with somebody? Do we go take a HELOC out and use that as a down payment on a duplex or something, or what?
Okay, so this is a big, long-winded explanation here. First of all, do you have a job? You and your wife?
Yes. Yes, I have a corporate job, and my wife's been a homemaker, mother to our children. Uh,
Awesome. That's a CEO of your household, that's not a housemaker. It's a
100,
CEO.
yes, 100%. She works harder than anybody I know.
100%. Yes. So, okay. So what I would tell you is that right now the market is a little tough. Okay. So I'm just trying to be wary of what I tell you in the sense of being that the rates are extremely high. The insurance is disgusting. And, you also have property taxes that you have to worry about when you invest in a property, correct?
Hmm.
So being those three elements right now, and the owners of people that are selling duplexes right now, they just think that they're the only, Coca-Cola in the desert, like they say. So the prices are pretty. I thought the prices were going to be going down at this right now in February. I thought we were going to be seeing some distress deals, and you're not really seeing those distress. So
Mm.
being that those four components, you got to watch it. If you could, Bobby always tells everybody, you always win on the buy. And what does that mean? I didn't understand that at the very beginning. I'm like, what do you mean we win on the buy? But if you can find a deal that is below market or at least at market, but right below it, you're winning, right?
Mm.
Because you're at the right at the market lowest. Then anything above that, we're all winning, right? And always in real estate, you know that year after year, we do a lot of these, right? You're like up and down and up and down. But right now, if you would get something that is a real good deal, that's awesome because after the elections, hopefully all this stuff, everything's just going to skyrocket, right? So if you could find a good deal, I would tell you to get a HELOC, but it has to make sense. What rate are you going to get your HELOC in, right? So if
Yeah.
you get your HELOC at an 8% and you buy a duplex and it's going to only return 6%, you're upside down, right?
Hmm.
So
Yep.
that is not a good deal. So it's not a good time for you to go buy a duplex or fourplex, you know. So it's a little bit of a scary moment for me to tell you that because of the rates. Now, if we were in the market where the mortgages used to be 2 to 3%,
Mm.
100%, I would tell you, with your eyes closed, run and go get that HELOC and go and invest it in a property. But
Okay.
right now, being that the rates are so high, it's just not going to make sense for you to pull out a mortgage, get an investment, and it's not even covering the payment of your mortgage,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. No, that's great insight. Another question is that we have two children that are starting to adult, and they're both at home right now, and things. And so we're like, well, how do they get a house? Does it make sense to go and buy a property with them to kind of have them on that as well as they start to kind
Buy them a duplex before you buy them a house. Why would you buy them a house that you're putting the money in a garbage can all day long with receiving no income?
of, okay, but you would say like if we did buy a duplex, include them in on it to kind of help them build them up as well?
Oh, I mean, okay, so you're talking about when you buy an investment to put them in the investment so that they could get some credits and get credit and all that stuff.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. You know what? I would rather see you put them on your credit cards. That you could add them on your credit cards. Putting them on your duplex, I would tell you to speak to your CPA, because we did that mistake at the very beginning,
Mm,
and it ended up being more of a tax um, problem. They were paying taxes for no reason when we just add them on because
okay.
now they're owner of the properties, and it was just a little bit of a mess up. We had to like rearrange all of our LLCs because we had included our kids exactly for the same reason,
Okay.
and we had done it wrong. So, and I'm no CPA or no financial
Sure.
advisor to be able to tell you that. So, and everyone is so different because of the different type of, wealth management that you do. So you, if I was you, before you do that, speak to your CPA, speak to a financial advisor, before you include them, because it just creates a little bit of a mess up there with taxes and stuff.
Okay. But then otherwise, yeah, we were thinking like if we did perhaps get a duplex, then, maybe they could rent out one side as they're out kind of adulting and stuff and living their own lives and things, but, still, hold them accountable for rents and whatnot, just like any tenant and things there. So
I mean, I definitely, we've bought houses for our kids, but they bought, they pay their
yes.
mortgage, they pay their electric, they pay their light, water, they pay it all. And, we're in a nice financial situation, but we still hold them accountable, because if you
Yes.
don't teach them that, when are they going to ever learn to be responsible? And God forbid something happens, and money could always go away. You do something stupid, and so then what would they do if they don't learn how to, be responsible for that? So if you do, I would definitely, I mean, I think that if they're going to go out and rent, before they go rent, you will buy a duplex and let them pay the rent for you. I mean, that's a great,
Excellent.
yes, 100%.
Okay. That's awesome. No, those are the two things that I was looking for. So look at market or just below, and then the HELOC is probably just that easiest access to that funding and
Oh
things
my
there, right?
God, great. I mean, I would definitely do that. I would tell you yes if it was a different market, but you know what? You could go check with your credit unions around your area, look and see what kind of rates you could get on a HELOC, see what you're going to be able to get, what evaluation of your house, how much, what LTV they will give you. So all of those things. And remember, then your insurances in your house varies on the HELOC that you have. So remember all of those extra costs that a lot of people don't take account for when they go do this. And then they buy an investment and they can't cover them their nothing. And they're like, oh, real estate's terrible. I hate real estate and this and that. But it's not the real estate's problem. It was the investor's problem that just didn't know how to
Mm.
look at the investment and underwrite it properly. But I would tell you 100% go for it. Start investing in real estate. I would tell you to keep like probably three things in mind. Always remember how much money you have, that it's not going to be needed for your personal bills, to cover any of your personal bills. Also, look at the area that you want to invest in and what type of asset you want to invest in. Those are very important things to keep in mind for you to go and invest in this. So,
Okay, and that asset meaning like a single family or multi or
multi, an
duplex.
A class, a B class, a C class.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. Super, super helpful. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it.
If you have more questions, sign up for the Q&A. Well, you could sign up every week or every time that we have it. That's what it's
Awesome.
for.
Well, generous of you to do this. Thank you so much for sharing your
No
your
problem,
knowledge here.
Danny. Best of luck to you and your family.
Thank you so much. Bye now.